video, well, I was just in his video, and in today's video, in his video, we were talking about why we think his house is haunted, or why we know his house is haunted. And then in my video, we're gonna be talking about why I think my old house is haunted. So here, I'll get back to you in 1 second. All right, so basically we were just talking, and so the reason why I think my old house was haunted was like, you would wake up at the middle of the night to like, not necessarily something staring at you, but like you felt like you were being stared at. Like you just, we feel it in his house, which is this house. But so yeah, like you'd wake up and feel like something staring at you, and like I would wake up almost every day from like 1 to 4. Like I don't know, I just wake up.
So, you know if you wake up at like when you're sleeping, you wake up like, I think it's like 3 to 4.
3's the devil's hour.
Yeah, if you wake up at 3, it's because there's something actually watching you.
I know. Bro, in the video, you can't even see that car. Oh, yeah, you can now. But yeah, so basically, yeah. But, so, like, you'd feel things staring at you, and it was super creepy.
You want me to hold the camera for you?
Yeah. Alright, bet. He's gonna hold the camera for me.
So we're gonna flip the camera around, because the back camera, if you guys ever record with your phone, record with the back camera, because the front camera is actually better. But the back camera gives you more quality. So.
Yeah, that's true. Won't let me stop the video. Like you wake up and feel things staring at you and stuff. So it was super creepy. Austin's behind the camera now. But like, besides that, like, you just had like a creepy vibe everywhere in that house. And like in my brother's room, it was so creepy. Like you'd walk in the room and like I wouldn't go in there, and I don't know how he slept in there. Like, I wouldn't go in there just because it was that creepy. And, like, our dog wouldn't go in there either. Like, every time he would sit in the hallway and stare at the room. Like, stare at the doorway, growling and barking.
They tell about the dog that was on the wall.
The dog that was on your room.
Right there. Pause it.
Basically, he just reminded me of something that I told him, like 2 years ago. So I don't even know how he remembered that. And it wasn't actually like 2 years ago. It was probably like
5 months ago.
Like half a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like, we've been moved for a while now. But so yeah. He basically just said he's coming back up some. Yeah, so my friend's dog was over, and it was like a little chihuahua. And it was in my brother's room, and that's where it slept. I don't know why it liked sleeping in there. And we came home one day because we couldn't bring the dogs where we were going because we were going to Busch Gardens. So we came home. One day.
No, I was talking about something different.
Oh, he's making weird faces. We came home one day, and the dog was like on the like the roof. Like it was like just up there. Like it wasn't hung by nothing. It was just up there. And so like we were trying to get down, but like we were all too short. So my dad got a ladder. Because we used to have super high roofs. And so my dad got a ladder and he grabbed the dog. And like it wasn't like nothing was pulling it or nothing. So he just grabbed the dog, and like the dog was passed out for a while. And we had to take it to the nurse and everything. Not the nurse, but like the vet.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was super scary. That's probably one of the scariest things I've ever encountered. I mean that's most of it, but like, you pause? Is it recording?
Yeah.
Bro, so we just heard a gunshot, like real deal. We just heard a gunshot. That was super freaking creepy. I don't know.
Was that a gunshot? It sounded like.
I don't know. It was like creepy, bro.
It
sounded like a 22.
It sounded like a.
I don't know. It sounded like a 22.
It didn't sound like a gun. It sounded like, because isn't a guy? I know a gun's louder than that, but imagine you see a bullet fly right by here.
Be farther. And a 22's aren't that loud at all.
Yeah.
But it sounded like a 22. So basically, to get back to my story, that was probably one of the creepiest things. He did spend the night a few times. So after this, I'm gonna let him tell his parts. But like, and like my mom, like I don't know why, she did not like the house at all. Like, she did not like that house. So there's a dog over there. So yeah, I'm gonna let him tell his side of the story. Here, I'm gonna take the camera.
It seems like really far, because then I don't feel like you guys could like hear each other. You know what I mean?
Just talk louder, like this. All right, I'm behind the camera now, and he's gonna tell his story.
So I was spending the night, right? And I was sleeping in his room. I was on the floor, right? and he had this. I think it was like a pit or something, like a baby pit, like a puppy.
Yeah, it was.
And it was sitting there, and I woke up. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I woke up, I sat up, and I saw a dog hanging from the leash. Like it was on like, it wasn't like duct tape, like nothing. It was like hanging from the roof. The leash was attached to the roof somehow. I don't know how it was. Then it was hanging down from like the collar and everything. It was just, the dog was just sitting there hanging, and it looked like it just like had just happened. But if I never woke up,
Yeah, the dog could be dead.
yeah, the dog would have been dead.
Yeah. Alright, continue.
Yeah, but then I had woke him up, and then he had woke his dad up, and we were asking who thought it was funny to hang the dog like that.
Yeah, because, like, seriously, like, it scared me. Like, I thought, like, I thought my dad or, like, my brothers hung it as, like, a joke to get back at me for something. I don't know. So, continue.
Yeah, and then I think I spent the night like 2 more times in that.
Yeah, you spent the night, like, 3 or 4 times, something like that.
I spent the night like a couple more times, and then
Yeah.
just like,
He didn't really like the house.
yeah. After that,
Nah, that was the first time he spent the night, so. Or the second one of those.
no, it was like the 10th.
The 10th?
Yeah.
You never spent the night. You spent the night like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're thinking of this house. Idiot. I swear, he's stupid. But no, so. It was just super creepy and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I keep getting like these creepy vibes just sitting out here, you know?
I know.
It just feels like today's.
Here, hold on. I'm going to switch the camera because I've got to talk. The camera view. And so I'm just add, for my part, like, just so you know, the attic was in my room. So, like, the attic was in my room.
Is it in your room right now?
Well, yeah, also the attic's in my room now. But, no, the attic was also in my room in the old house. I just scraped my toe up. But, and, like, it would be open, like, almost every night the attic was left open. And he experienced that, too. And, yeah, so that was just creepy.
Bro, we need to tell about this quarter.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, let's show that, yeah!
Okay, listen. Flip it over, flip the camera over. Tell me if you
Bro, hold on. My, like, quality right now is, like, iPhone quality, bro.
Alright. So, guys, I was sitting over here earlier, I was looking at my quarter, right? And I thought it was, like, an older quarter, because I've never had, like, a new quarter. I've always had, like, the year before, or, like, every year after that, right? Well, I got this quarter, right? I found it, you know, right?
Yeah.
And it had said 2020, that means it was made 2020, right? Well, I was sitting there looking at it, I turned that thing around, I dropped it and looked at it, and I was like, what is that? Big guys. No, I ain't capping right now. Big.
Let me hold it. Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
It's not focusing. Fuck the car. I mean, flip the car. I don't know how well y'all can see that. But that's 2 bats.
Yeah, it's a bat here.
It says 2020 right there.
See, it has 2 bats. So if they put that on a 2020 coin, doesn't that mean the bat?
But basically, it says 2020 there, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, 2020 is whenever we had COVID.
Yeah.
Didn't COVID come from bats?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Bro, like, what? That's gotta stink.
Million IQ, bro.